What's your take on? Did you see the video with T.I. and his son? His son was at the. Okay, I'll put the background.
All you need to know, if you even see, all you need to know that the son was said he was standing on business. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know.
But you also need to know, hey, you can't do nothing with T.I. neither now.
Bro.
Can't do nothing with T.I. How do you feel? Okay, let me ask you specifically, because you know what he was trying to say is that he didn't grow up silver spoon. He used to go to his grandma's house. He only came over for the show. But other than that, the band said he was in the streets. He didn't hang out with T.I. and Tiny. And they said that that's only because you wanted to go over there. You begged to go over there because you couldn't hang out the house with the gorillas. So you begged to go over there. The man said, I'm standing on business. And his dad said, hey, he yoked him up. What you think?
This made me, number one thing that I thought, I'm not having kids anytime soon. That's number one. Number two, because if my son told me he was standing on business in public in front of like that,
in front of a lot.
And that, yo, that's number one.
What you gonna do?
That's number one. Number two, this is just weird. We live in weird times, bro. We live in weird times. I'm letting you know right now. My mom's not here right now. She passed away. My mom was a pharmacist. My dad worked for the government in Nigeria. My parents were not super rich or rich even, but we were comfortable. We were not well off or anything. We were comfortable. Anything I needed that was necessity, I had it. I had a roof over my head. I had food. I had clothes. I went to good schools, paid school fees and everything. It would be disrespectful to now come and tell y'all that, oh, I'm from the trenches. No, not even the business. Oh, I'm from the trenches. Oh, I'm not like that. Oh, I'm not silver spoon. Oh, I'm really from the streets like that. That's disrespectful to the hard work my parents did for me to be in the position that I'm not in. For me to go just to be cool on the internet and for people to be like, oh, you stood on business. Oh, I'm not from the hood. I'm not going to claim that I'm from there. I got it good and I like it and I prefer it. And my goal is to make sure my kids go through the same thing or even better than what I went through. That's how it's supposed to be. Every generation is supposed to be better than the next. For you to be going and doing all that is necessary. Now, if you're from the hood and you came from that, cool. But boy, you're T.I.'s son. Like what are you talking about?
Though, when he's growing up, what happens?
What
just how people get teased for different things. He's getting teased.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Okay, you have silver spoon here, so he's built up a defense.
Yeah, like, okay, and that's stupid.
I'm hard. Like,
I
okay,
agree.
Watch this. I'm not going over there. I'm at my grandma's house. Yeah. I'm not silver spoon.
Yeah, I understood.
So he's trying to prove.
Yeah, I understand. That's stupid. It's stupidity. You have at the end of the day, you can't. I know people pick on you. I know there's bullies and stuff like that. You got to have your mind of your own. You can't let people dictate your life like that and make you say something or act like you're not something. That makes no sense. But to each his own, man. He's not the only one. He's just because there was T.I.'s son and it happened in public. So people be doing this all the time. All the time. It's fun. It's fun to be coming from nothing. It's from coming from the hood and all that. I guess that's the new generation. That's where the time we live in right now is weird. It's weird.
But what do you do? What do you do with King at this point? Like what do you do with him? What can you do with him? Or even in that situation, like what are you doing in that situation?
I don't know, man. The first thing I say and the first thing I go to, I know we don't happen and it doesn't happen really much in the black community, is therapy. Therapy. That's the only thing I can really say. There's no other way to handle. I'm not a parent. I've never been a parent. So I don't even know what I'll do, how to handle that situation. That's for T.I. his family and everything to decide. But the first thing I go through when it's stuff like this, it's therapy. Go talk to somebody, bro. Because I'm sorry. And for anybody kid that's watching this or anything, it's not cool. If you didn't come from there. If you're coming from there and you're repping it and that made you the person that you are today, no problem. Rep it. But if your family did all that they can to make sure you're good and you're well off and you're over here just because your friends or claiming that you people hang out with came out from the hood or came better off from you and it's okay to joke about it. Like me and you have joked about it before. Oh no. Oh, Nigeria is worse than you, Liberia, blah, blah, blah. By the end of the day, it's all jokes. I came from a good household and I rep it and I am appreciative. It's just that simple.
Man, if I'm T.I., listen, the Hawks game, I'd have showed up. All right, you wanted me to be dad? Take that belt off. Whap out in front of everybody. Since you want to embarrass me, I'm going to embarrass you. Whap out.
I'm standing on business.
You would have been sitting on business, too.